questions?
I saw Charles Snowden, when he stepped up that final drive against the Browns and had the game overall. What have you seen his development kind of since he's been over?
Just really proud of how he's really taking advantage of the opportunity. And from the moment we got him, Robbie and Dre and AP, they did a great job of explaining to him, okay, this is where we see your possible role. Okay, we're gonna have to see this during OTAs. We're gonna have to see this during training camp, and that's how you're gonna give yourself a chance to be part of this organization. And he fulfilled all that. And when he came back to practice squad, he kept working, and thankfully it's worked out for us. He's a hard worker. He's a smart football player. There's a desire there to be better, and you can see it each day. And thankfully, he has great leadership in that room to help him out, both with the coaching and with the older players.
Are those the kind of stories that are rewarding as a coach, and you have a guy who's worked a couple of different organizations, 3 years just to get on the field, and then finds a way to succeed in your system?
Absolutely. I mean, it's not my system; it's the player's system. Never think that. It's not my system. I'm just a facilitator, but they bring everything to life, in my opinion. So that's why we have to be able to adjust. But he found his niche, and he was able to, carve out something as an outside edge player, whether it's pass rush or set the edge. He displayed physicality, starting with the preseason and training camp, and start off the season with with Malcolm and down, against the Chargers, a physical team, the Ravens, a physical team. Carolina ran the ball. He showed that he could go out there and hold the edge and be physical. So, is it rewarding? Absolutely. It's more rewarding when we win, yes. So, but yes, it's a great story in terms of, just as I go through my coaching career, to have a guy like that come up big in a big game, definitely rewarding.
Do you have enough of a sample size and film on Bo Nix in the NFL, or do you go back and look at some film on him from college this week to look at some tendencies as well?
One day, y'all won't believe me. We watch everything. We watch everything. We watch everything. But, I mean, it's been real exciting to watch that kid play these first 4 games, go 2-2, work through some tough weather conditions last week. Coach Payton does such a good job. I have so much respect for him and the coaches on his staff, because he has guys that are his guys, just like some of the players, like the tight end, the fullback. Those are his guys, and they do such a good job of painting the picture. I assume, when I retire one day and he's still coaching, I'm sure I might go sit in one of his meetings one day. I love how they paint the picture in terms of how they utilize their people, how they develop their people from within. It's really interesting, and then to see him going through it with a rookie quarterback, and to see that guy mature. You see him picking up the blitzes. You see him getting in and out of calls with their run game. So there's enough sample size to see that he's pretty good. And then when stuff breaks down, he's able to make plays with his feet. So, but do we watch a bunch of stuff? Yeah, we watch a bunch of stuff. But he's getting coached by one of the best right now. So no disrespect to coaching before, but Coach Payton's one of the best to ever do it. And you can see that. You can see the maturity out there on the field. I'm sure he has a lot of room to grow, but you can see him getting stuff done that gets done in a Sean Payton offense.
We saw the plays that Isaiah made on Sunday, the pass breakup, the sack that he had. But how did he do just in terms of stepping into that role, communication, leadership that's required from that position?
We value here the process over the results. So you look at the sheet, sack, pass breakup. To me, it's more important with the communication, the leadership he's displayed in the meeting room. Pat, what's this? Asking questions that might not be just for him. It might be, he wants to make sure the group knows. So in terms of the process, him getting in and out of checks, him able to communicate on the sideline what he's seeing, what possible suggestions, talking to GA, who's our works with our DBs. It's more the process, and he's real process driven, like most of our guys are, and it's been encouraging to see.
You say you talk about trusting the process more than the results at times. When you look at Robert Spillane from the time he came into this locker room to now, can you just talk about the process that you've seen him go through to become the leader and the player he is now?
You can see it all over the tape when he was with Pittsburgh. You can see it. You can tell, play with a chip on his shoulder. You can see the energy. You can see the ability to communicate. So when he got here, that's why we wanted him. We wanted him. So whatever whoever the other free agents were, we wanted him. And then he got here and he quickly established that. And then we started to grow our relationship through communication, through disagreements. You know, our first interaction, you know, he gave me you can ask him about that one, but, but I was just joking, but he didn't take it like that. But it's just a great relationship. We're able to talk ball. That's why I love it. We're able to sit there, talk ball. I don't have to go up on the board. I'm like, hey, they do this, they do that. Can you see this? Yes, no. Pat, this might be better. Hey, do this. It's a beautiful thing to be able to have your green dot, your inside linebackers in the middle of the defense to be able to communicate like that. For me, that's for me is really good.
I was at Poconos first start. He said early in the game he kind of had a little bit of jitters, but he settled in his game on and made a few key plays down the stretch. What do you think about his performance and what he can do moving forward?
I mean, just get better every day. Working hard, you know. Just had a baby, so you know, happy for him there. Told him nobody cares if you're tired. You know, we all have babies. There's 8 billion people on the planet. Relax. That's the joke I got from Vince. Vince gave me that one day. But yeah, I mean, he's just getting better every day. You know, he has room to grow. You know, he's listening to his coach. We got really good coaches here. You know, GA does a great job with those guys of simplifying it, then getting them to play above the neck football and understanding it conceptually. And you know, when Chris was here, Chris did a good job of starting that growth process for him. But the main thing is you know, like most professional athletes, they got to grab it and they got to make a choice. He made the choice to get better every day. He made a choice to improve. So pleased with that.
Coach, how proud of you? I know you don't like to look backwards on a Thursday, but the cumulative effort with leaders that were hurt and other guys stepped up, next man up mentality, just how proud were you of the cumulative effort of this team on Sunday?
Even though you preface it with that, I'm still going to go back to the Broncos. But you know, it's not, nobody cares what's going on in our locker room. The opponent doesn't care. Just like Denver is not going to care on Sunday. So our job is to show up and perform. We got to get better each day. That's what we talk about, process over results. But it's our job to produce on the field. One, for our fans, for ownership, me to do my job for the head coach, the players to do their job for themselves and their families and the coaching staff and the organization. So we expect next man up mentality. That's what we expect. Block out the noise, like AP's spoken about before. So, but you know, great challenge this week with Denver. Love going to that stadium. It's a beautiful stadium, and I heard the weather's going to be good. You know, sun's going to be out, and you know it's going to be hard-nosed football. That's how they play. The defense is strong. Sean Payton's offense, they want to run the ball and throw the ball down the field, physical. It's going to be fun. It's going to be football Sunday. So, you know, I know it's cliche, but it's going to be a good place to be if you want to watch football.
Let's do one more. Go ahead,
Patrick, what can you say about the progress of Tyree and what do you expect from him going forward?
I expect him to get better every day. It's not, y'all ask me this. I'm sorry it's the same answer all the time, but I expect him to get better every day. Just get better every day. You know, he's really focused on being, you know, he's a physical specimen, obviously. He has good length. He plays with good strength. You know, most young players on the front is about getting your eyes right. Get your eyes right on your keys, and then the next step is when your key disappears, where do your eyes go to? That's really what NFL football is for a defensive player on the edge. Because how many times are they going to have the guy that you're lined up to block you? I mean, it's not a recipe for success. So usually he's going away, somebody else is coming into your vision and getting your eyes right. So that's where most young players are at this point, and we're trying to make sure we get that right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.